Most of us have them lying around our homes and don't know what to do with them. I'm talking about old electronics that either don't work or you don't need anymore. There is an easy, environmentally friendly way to get rid of them. Tech expert Avery Swartz is here to tell us more, and it's perfect timing because it's Waste Reduction Week. Good morning.
Good morning.
So obviously we know we need to recycle, but why should we do it?
Because, we don't want to see this. We don't want all of this electronic waste going into landfills.
Yeah.
It's kind of not known that over 80% of a cell phone can actually be recycled.
Seriously?
Yeah. And not just the plastic. There's also a bunch of metals and conduits and things like that that can be taken out, recycled, and even a lot of new cell phones are being made out of that recycled stuff. So, put it back into the cycle instead of putting it into a landfill.
Okay, so as the consumer, what do we need to do to prepare our electronics for recycling?
Yeah, so that's a big one. And, I get asked that question a lot. Like, is my device going to be safe with privacy and all of my information on it?
Even our pictures. Like, I don't want someone else getting pictures of my kids, right?
I know. So, okay, here's what you need to do. If you can turn the device on, because, a lot of them are so old you can't even turn them on. But if you can turn the device on, take out anything you can. So if you can take out the SIM card of a cell phone, if you have any USB sticks, things like that, in a computer, if you can turn it on, then go in and format the hard drive or go to, reset to factory settings, that kind of stuff. But one thing, do not take a hammer or a drill or anything. You see it in the movies all the time. They take a power drill to a computer to try and get all of the personal information all smashed up. Don't do that.
Okay.
You might hit the lithium-ion battery when you're doing it, and they can explode. Okay. So do not take a hammer to your devices. Strip them down as much as you can, and then once they go to a recycling depot, they're going to be broken up into pieces really, really quick anyway. So you don't have to worry too much.
Okay. So what should people do with their electronics when they're done with them?
So there's a program that so many people don't even know about here in Canada. It's called Recycle My Electronics, and there's over 2,300 locations across the country with drop bins, depots, drop boxes where you can just take any of your old stuff. We're talking cell phones, computers, televisions.
Like the Discman I have.
Yeah, right. You really don't need to have a tech museum in your basement. Take it to Recycle My Electronics. Go on the website, look for a location near you, and that's where you can take it in.
And 2,300 means it's right across the country.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so what effect does this program have on the environment?
So since this program has begun, they've diverted over 1 million tons of electronic waste that would have gone to landfills.
1 million tons.
1 million tons. That isn't sitting in a landfill somewhere. Instead, it's going into this recycling program. It's being reused. We're pulling out, all kinds of pieces. So they estimate that if you were to recycle 1 million cell phones, you would get 53 kilograms of gold, 530 kilograms of silver, and over 16 tons of copper that you'd pull out of those devices. It's all inside.
Our cell phones are like the new renewable resource.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so lastly, we should recycle because many of us pay for it when we buy an item. It's called an EHF.
Yes. So the EHF is the environmental handling fee. So next time you go and buy a piece of electronics, or maybe you've done so recently, look at your receipt. You might see a line item on your receipt that says EHF, and it's not a tax, and it's not like a deposit that you pay and then get back, but that is what funds this program. So you're already paying for it anyway through the environmental handling fee, the EHF, you're going to see on your receipts with new electronics. So why not use this program? We're all kind of paying into it. It's keeping this junk out of landfills. There's really no downside to Recycle My Electronics.
I think probably the only reason why people aren't utilizing it is they just simply don't know about it.
Exactly.
So I'm glad we're talking about it.
I know.
Awesome. Avery, this is wicked.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, so for more information on Recycle My Electronics and the many drop-off locations, the 2,300 places you can go, we'll have a link on our website, yourmorning.ca. Thank you.